everyone for some more of my Pittsburgh United career mode for FIFA 22. And we are going to be simming all the remaining games with the exception of the home finale, which I will show you in the calendar. We will be simming all these games in October, and of course the home finale is against our arch rivals Philadelphia, so that is kind of fitting. This is going to be the last episode in the regular season, and also the penultimate episode of the series, and then the next episode will be the MLS Cup playoffs, which I will show the entirety of that, no matter how far we get into that. But anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and start simming games. Let's see how many points we can accrue. And we start off with a 3-0 win. Ocampo with a brace and Buchanan with a goal. Buchanan came on for Conrad and Hampa came on for Jones. Please let there not be any injuries. That is the one thing that kind of worries me a little bit is Cuevas. They reached a loan agreement for a 1-year loan deal. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Cuevas loan rejected. Timothy Weah. I'm going to say, normally I say, which he's already up to an 81. Normally I say we got bigger games ahead, but I am going to put my second team up against this. Tajon Buchanan is at a 77, so he's growing nicely. Inter Miami, third place in the Eastern Conference. We get a 2-2 draw. Buchanan and Busio with goals. Higuain with the brace for them. McKennie came on for Rodriguez. Hey Gaffer, thanks for listening to what I had to say. I really appreciate the chance to play. Tell him to keep his feet on the ground. 3 days later, we got this game against DC United, which we are going to go ahead and sim. Another offer for Cuevas. So we're going to go ahead and quick sim this. Get another 3-0 win. Jacob Jones with a goal, Brown with a goal, and Busio coming on for Word. He ends up scoring 5 minutes after it came on, so that's pretty cool. We have reached the 80-point plateau. We are 22 points ahead of Orlando, though they do have the game in hand, which they brought it back up down to 19. Look at that scheduling. Two games in 3 days. That's ridiculous. Come on, accept this one. But we're going to go ahead and sim. This is a home game against Columbus. We are going to sim this with our strongest starting 11. We get another 3-0 win. Conrad with a brace and Cannon with a goal. And then 2 days later, we get this game against Cincinnati, which Jacob Jones is now at an 85, which makes me very happy. Put the backup team against Cuevas rejecting another loan. Come on, buddy. I might end up just selling him if he's not going to go out on loan. But anyway, we are going up against last place Cincinnati. I need to look up what happened with Ray, our original striker. And we get the 1-0 win. Gibbs, our center back, scoring. Jones came on for Harpo. Campo came on for Tajon Buchanan. Let me see what happened with Ray. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find... I'm trying to remember what his nationality was. Not sure if it'll pop up here. Domingo Rey. He's 28 years old. Now plays for Santa Clara over in Portugal. That's interesting. But yeah, he was our original striker. Then we did a swap deal with Cincinnati and brought in Brenner. Only for me to sell Brenner at the beginning of Season 2 because Jacob Jones, I wanted him to be my star striker, so... But yeah, Domingo Rey actually played, if I'm not mistaken... Did he play... I don't think... Did he play in the preseason tournament season? I don't even remember. But he didn't feature all that often because he did not have good potential on him at all, and that's why I got rid of him to begin with. But I am going to go ahead, let's take a look at development plans here, especially for Jacob Jones. He has grown by 5 this season. Mobile striker. He has 99 strength. Okay, he has 90 sprint speed, 80 acceleration, 88 finishing. But yeah, this guy is turning into the real deal for me, and I'm really, really loving it. Let's go ahead and just sim ahead here. This is going to end up being a shorter episode. As you can see, we're not even 10 minutes away already at the last game of the season, so... And the only thing I really need to do, besides play this game, is just show who's going where in the playoffs. But other than that, I really don't plan on doing anything else in terms of this episode. Everything else will be in the finale next episode. Players on international duty between the 9th and the 15th. But we are going to play the season finale, which is also a home finale against Philadelphia. I will keep the away kits on. I'll keep our home kits on. Perfectly clear skies at Three Rivers. So let's just go ahead and do this. You can see Steven Eustachio there, the featured player here. See Conrad De La Fuente, one of the highest rated players on the team.
A personalized scarf in team colors. The item of the game is available at all merchandise stands.
Beautiful day at Three Rivers here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As we are going to be wrapping up the regular season, we are once again champions of the East. Well, I can't say champions of the Eastern Conference because that won't be determined to the playoffs, but we are on top of the regular season standings, I should say. I don't want to count our chickens before they hatch, but we are underway here. De La Fuente, can you open up the scoring? Yes, you can. Bit of a party atmosphere going on here in Pittsburgh. Once again, we have a very successful season on our hands. Hopefully we can cap it off with our 3rd straight MLS Cup. Ocampo once again. De La Fuente once again getting a header on that. I wish I could remember how to do the Mbappe celebration. That's starting to bother me a little bit. I don't remember how I did that. Nice steal, Jacob Jones. Go all the way with you. And yes, I do. Tim McKenney started off from a steal by Jones. Jones! But McKenney gets on the end of that. I was kind of hoping Jacob Jones would have reacted a little bit better than that, but McKenney pounces on it. A solid player for me. One of my favorite career mode players of all time. One of the most well-rounded center mids I've ever played with. If you get a chance to get Weston McKennie for your career mode, I would strongly suggest it. You should see Real or Real, however you pronounce it, and Glesnes. Glesnes is actually a pretty good scoring center back. He's scored some bangers in his career, but both of them get consolation goals for Philadelphia, but we do hang on for the 4-2 victory. You can see the playoffs have yet to be determined. Oh, I didn't get to pay attention. How much money did we win? 130 grand for finishing first in the Eastern Conference. Okay, you can see the teams that are in the preliminary round here. Myself and Seattle. Excuse me. Myself and Seattle with first round byes. So yeah, we finished with 28 wins, 5 draws, and that solitary loss against New York Red Bulls. But we got the 78 goal differential. We reached over 100 goals in the season. Some good teams didn't even make the playoffs. Philadelphia didn't make the playoffs. New England didn't. DC United, New York Red Bulls. And let's take a look at the Western Conference. Still can't believe LAFC. FC Dallas is also a solid team. Did not make it to the playoffs. Take a look at the stats here. Jacob Jones had 22 goals in 27 matches. Next closest is Reynoso with 15. Look at some of the rest of them. De La Fuente, 10 assists in 23 matches. Ocampo, 9 in 25. You can see way up 7 assists in only 6 matches. Buchanan, 7 assists in 16. Eustachio, 7 in 22. You can see Martinez, 9 clean sheets in 17 matches. I still want to know how... I may have to look at that Zach Steffen, how many he got, but you see Turner had 5 clean sheets, so Martinez and Turner combined with 14 clean sheets on the season. U.S. Open Cup, pretty much a logjam for leading goal scorer there between Weah, Buchanan, and Jones alongside Thompson and Ebabisse. Buchanan, the leading assister in that competition. Timothy Weah, second. Turner with 2 clean sheets in the U.S. Open Cup. And I do want to take a look at some of the stats here on this team. I'm just gonna scroll, or should I say, just do this. If there's anybody in particular that you want to look at, you can just go ahead and just pause the video. Got a lot of solid players on this team. I am very happy with the team that I was able to build here. Busio up to 76. Max Wood up to an 81. Though dynamic potential should be kicking in for him. Weah at an 81. De La Fuente at an 87. Buchanan is up to 78, so I forget how much he's grown. I'm going to have to look that up. Hopper up to 76. Of course, Jacob Jones, our star player, 85. How much has Buchanan? He's grown by 70. I bought him at a 71, and he's gone up to 78. That is impressive. Ocampo has grown by 3. De Fuente's grown by 2. Weah's already grown by 2 for the amount of time I've had him. Bucio's grown by 4. That's good growth from him. Miazga's grown by 1, though he really hasn't played a whole crap load of games, so none of my goalkeepers have grown, but that's fine. I really didn't expect them to. Let me just sim ahead here and see who we're going to be facing, and then I'll end the video. Cuevas loan offer. Let's see if he'll reject this one. This one's from Valladolid. This is a pretty big club. I mean, if you compare them to the previous two, Valladolid is, at the time of recording this, is fighting for a playoff promotion spot in this the Segunda División in Spain. But we're just going to sim ahead here, see who we'll be playing against in the semifinals. Loan agreement has been reached with Valladolid. 1-year loan deal. He's grown to 67. He'll grow more if he actually got some game time somewhere. And we are going to be playing against Atlanta United. So not an easy opponent by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see how the rest of the playoffs are shaping up. Okay, Orlando has already beaten Columbus, and Minnesota has already beaten Vancouver. Please, Portland beat Seattle. You're the team that I support in real life, but I really, really do not want Seattle back in the MLS Cup final. I really don't. It's either, if not you, then Minnesota, please knock them out. But, yeah, the winner of the Pittsburgh-Atlanta match will be playing against Orlando in the Eastern Conference Finals. That will be what lies ahead here in the next episode, which will be the grand finale of this career mode. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. And I'll be seeing you guys again next time.